OpenAI just dropped GPT voice this past week and is open to ChatGPT plus subscribers. So I'm gonna give you my thoughts on it. For us, we've done a lot of client projects where we're doing voice cloning and we're helping clients do projects with text to speech. So we have a lot of experience with it. We've tried all the different open source models, and we've also tried 11 Labs. Of all the open source models, they're not quite there yet. They're missing a lot of stuff, but 11 Labs was the best technology so far. So now that GPT voice comes out, I want to test it out and give my thoughts on it. So as we were doing projects in voice, we noticed a lot of problems with the script. If the script had have certain issues, it would make the AI say the wrong thing. So these are all the rules that we've learned over time. So I'm going to go through each one, and then I'm going to give an example of it when we're using GPT voice. So here, if we start using abbreviations like Dr., Mr., Mrs., it messes up the way it says it. It would literally say Dr. dot instead of doctor. So let's see if the GPT voice can solve this. If we use figures as numbers, it would spell out the numbers. So basically, if we said this is $123.50, it will say 123.54. So let's see if AI can do this properly. If you put symbols, it doesn't recognize it properly, like currencies. If you put abbreviations like Sat, Sun, it didn't know that it's Saturday or Sunday. If you use contractions, like don't, can't, sometimes it messes up. When you add proper punctuation to give it natural pauses, it performs better. If you use uncommon names or words, it sometimes has a hard time spelling it. And if you use specific times and dates, sometimes it has a problem pronouncing it as well. And if you use like street name abbreviations, it also messes that up as well. These are some of the things that we would handle normally with the prompting side, but I want to test its ability like out of the box. So basically what it is, I prepared a bunch of statements for the AI to talk so that we can test out how good it is. So here's the first one. So this one I have an abbreviation and I have a weird name. So let's see how it talks.
Good morning. This is Dr. Mittergonk Samuel from Healthcare Associates. How may I assist you today?
So that was pretty good. It got the abbreviation and it got the name right. So that's a win. Let's try another one. So this one's another weird name and with a different abbreviation.
Thank you, Mrs. Dwight-Pine Wellesley. Could you provide me with your address, including the street and avenue?
Okay, so now I'm gonna give the full address. So let's see how it performs.
Perfect. So that is 124th Torontonians, Jeffrey Etobicoke, Ontario, L2R4S5.
So that was okay. It said 124.
Perfect. So that is 124th Torontonians, Jeffrey Etobicoke, Ontario, L2R4S5.
Yeah, so that was pretty good. So it got it right on the first try. So it sounds like they've kind of solved all the main problems. So let's try the next one.
Excellent. We have availability on Monday at 10 o'clock in the morning and Thursday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Which option works best for you? It will cost $344,567,88953.34.
So here you see it messed up the currency. It didn't realize that it was, see, this is the currency and this is the amount. So it looks like OpenAI didn't solve that problem. Now let's try a date and a time and a weird name together.
Thank you. You are scheduled for an appointment with Dr. Hieronymus Clamathermon on Sun 31st December, 2999 at 23:59. Is there anything else I can assist you with today?
Let's try here again.
Thank you. You are scheduled for an appointment with Dr. Hieronymus Clamathermon on Sun 31st December, 2999 at 23:59. Is there anything else I can assist you with today?
Okay, let's do one more time.
Thank you. You are scheduled for an appointment with Dr. Hieronymus Clamathermon on Sun 31st December, 2999 at 23:59. Is there anything else I can assist you with today?
So it sounds like right here, like it's still not very good at interpreting like 31st. So like it's that's supposed to mean the day. But for names it's pretty good. So that's interesting. Okay, now let's try asking to do some big words. Here's a big word one.
Good afternoon. This is Alexander J. Demosthenes from the Bureau of Demographic and Socio-Political Quantitative Analysis, a subsidiary of the Intergovernmental Statistical Aggregation and Research Corporation, calling on behalf of the Government of Canada. How are you today?
So that was pretty good for more words. So now let's try longer text and see like, does it mess up if it's longer?
I'm calling to solicit your participation in a comprehensive and multifaceted survey concerning demographic and socio-political parameters. Do you have a few moments to contribute to this important research endeavor? The objective of this survey is to extrapolate data regarding various demographic variables and their correlation with socio-political trends within the Canadian populace. Your responses will be invaluable in our analytical extrapolation and synthesis processes. Excellent. Let's commence with the survey. I will articulate each question clearly, and I kindly request you to provide your responses to the best of your ability. 1. To begin, could you delineate your primary occupation or vocational engagement? 2. What is your current domicile in terms of municipal jurisdiction and provincial territory? 3. Could you specify your predominant linguistic and cultural affiliations? 4. In the past quinquennial period, have you participated in any municipal or federal electoral processes? If so, could you elucidate the frequency and nature of your participation? 5. On a scale from 1 to 10, how would you evaluate your satisfaction with the current socio-political climate in your region?
So that's actually really good. I think some of these words even I would mess up on. So it sounds like it has good grasp of all the words. So all in all, it looks like OpenAI's GPT voice is pretty good. It still messes up on some of the issues that I mentioned before of like pronouncing the currency, pronouncing numbers with decimals, and then pronouncing the day of the week, like interpreting abbreviations. So you can solve this by fixing the script, but I was hoping that the AI model would be better, but it's still good enough to use. The only issue with OpenAI is that you can only use it in the playground. You can't use it as an API, so you can't really put it into your application. But if you want to make like a voice that you can download and have it pre-recorded and give to people, then it's very good for that use case.